let's get going to entertainment. I thought all this place got destroyed. Isn't this the entertainment district? It's nothing like that. This isn't some shady brothel where you're gonna get ripped off, I promise. I joined a new family after Ishtar was sent home, but bringing a man back with me so soon after converting may not be the best idea. Sure, bringing someone from another family would never be a good idea. That's why we are all going somewhere else, a secret place. Is this Ishtar familiar territory? Used to be. Pretty much went to the town, but the building itself still surprisingly intact. Alright, we are here. It's like my castle, only Aisha and a few others even know about it. I used it as a place to sleep until a room freed up in my new familiar. It's gonna be redeveloped, yeah, so the guards who keep everyone out, they will kick us out if they see us. That means we have gotta be careful too, yeah, don't wanna get caught. So, Ixnay on the Itzele. Can I just take whichever room I want? Higher is better, the top floor, that's where the best room is, and you can definitely still use it. Ew, Ishtar's room? You know how much sex went on in there? There's no way in hell I'm sleeping in the bed like that. Who the hell knows what's been done in it exactly? But who am I to complain, huh? In a fine brothel after being kicked out of home. This is shit. I'm going to sleep it off. Oh, you sleeping on that bed? Disgusting. All those bad things for a while. I can take you into a wonderful enchanting dream. Get away from me. Did he punch you again? The name for her is Beast. Wow. What gives, huh? You are really just gonna go right to sleep, not even violate me a little? Shut up and go and sleep. You all. Who was it who said we had to be quiet or we will get caught, huh, you damn brat? Come on, let's have a little fun. If we try really hard, I'm sure we can rip us up a little bundle of joy, make me pregnant. Shut the hell up, Polot. Why won't you even touch me? Is it because I'm not endowed like Aisha and others? Is it? Oh, you're not potent, are you? No, wait, you like men? I'm going to murder you. No, he just likes strong women. Particularly ace eyes. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Got myself all ready so you wouldn't be able to resist. So that Bet Loga himself wouldn't be able to live without me. You're out of your mind, psycho. Why don't you like me? You think it's just you? I hate all you wimps. Sleeping with any of you just make me that weakness rub, all that weakness rub off on me. Is there even a woman stronger than you out there? I hate weak women most of all. Mia Grant's stronger than him. God damn it! I should have known this would happen. I knew this feeling, and here I go dreaming of my past when I most don't want to. You could go out with Mamma Mia. She's stronger. Origin of the. It had been half a werewolf's lifetime ago. Beluga was born in the north, a tribe of wandering animal people with no ties to any country. He was the son of the chief. His powerful father, his big-hearted mother, and his sister. He also had his peers and werewolf brothers. The entire tribe was his family. It's a monster. You idiot. Get the hell out of the way. Let the grown-ups handle it. As a tribe without a god to worship, everyone had to be strong. Even the women and children fought. They took on even low-level familiars. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, Bete, so keep those fangs polished. Always remember and respect our tribe for surviving in the plains without the gods' fauna. They lived as nature bodies torn into dust, and new life emerging from it. Young Bete revered his father and brave warriors of his tribe. Good. Oh, so that's why he likes ice. He looks like his girlfriend. Hey, Winnie, how you doing? Haha, I'm doing great. There had been a girl too born on the same day as Bete. Her long, softly golden hair was rare for a werewolf, and she was as beautiful as a jewel, standing out from among the other children. You want it, take it. Like clockwork, as Bete had gone, he had his feelings for the girl, and so had the scuffles with his male peers over her. And so he trained every day in and out, every day in and day out, until he was the strongest among the tribe's children to win her. And still be with you even if you were not strong. Who's gonna protect you if I ain't strong enough? It was her warm sigh fading into the wind. It had left the strongest, most genuine impression on Bete to this day. The uncommonly reserved girl had been weak, frightening, frail almost. Bete trained harder, for he had more than himself to protect. He asked his father to take him on hunting missions with other warriors. That was how he spent his youth, on the green hills surrounded by mountains, with his friends and his sister, training himself day by day. Then Bet's 12th birthday had arrived, and all that had changed. Mother Luna. The moon had been positively golden that night, the night everyone in his tribe had been killed. It had been a massacre. A strange new monster had suddenly appeared on the plains, slaughtering everyone except for Bet. But how did he not die? Was he someone special? That monster, I don't know. His father and mother had been torn to shreds. His sister had been crushed to death, but was only lucky he had survived. It was the new master of the plains, devouring the weak and robbing the once strong of the privilege. It was the dog-eat-dog world Bet's father had been talking about. Like the prey they have slaughtered, this time they have become the prey. It was simple, really so simple. Everything in his stomach came bubbling up front and then and there. When the strong could get away with and take anything, the weak could do nothing against them. He understood this, his father's teaching well. I promised you, Renee, I promised that I'd protect you, but his father had been weak. The warriors in his tribe had been weak. His mother, his sister, himself. And yes, even so, even she, totally scattered into hundreds of fleshly, bloody chunks across the ground, had been weak. We're near. Ah! The boy had lost everything that night. It was a tragedy the gods were all too used to, an everyday event in the vast, sprawling world, not even warranting a glance of interest. After that, Bet, the only surviving member of his tribe, washed his hands of his homeland. He craved strength, things that couldn't be broken. So he learned about Aurario from a passing peddler, and how he'd find strong adventurers in the gods. Thus he journey for power begin. I want a tattoo on my face. You can probably get your scars off your face if you pay for the right treatment. You don't have to cover them up with a tattoo. To remind myself of everything that has happened. The moment Bet saw the tattoo the artist put on his face, he laughed. It seemed as if he himself was the fan that he is wanted to become. Yes, a lame fan that represented one's hunger for strength and the representation of the weakness. Whereabouts of. That was dark. Yep, Bet had it rough. Tick. About my past wasn't part of the plan. What the hell do you think you are doing? Dropping by for a nightcap? Or I guess it would be a morning cap in this case. Yeah. She got punched again, didn't she? Can't go home yet, and that doesn't mean I can just sit around on my ass all day. Guess I'll head to the dungeon to get some Valis. I guess Finn and others will start looking for that thing. Perhaps it ain't a bad idea. Hey, brat. What is it now? You ever seen some sort of red key with a weird symbol thingy carved into it? We need to get our hands on one of the keys. While most of them certainly are secure within the evilest grasp, there are one we may still have a chance with. You think the Ishtar familiar may have had one? They were the ones hauling the vilest melon after all. Indeed, considering how close Ishtar and the evilest were, there's a strong possibility she may have been given one of the keys. Due to the surprise attack from Frey familiar, Ishtar should no longer have any contact with the evilest. The key may have gotten lost in the attack, or perhaps her ex-followers may know of its location. We have no choice but to take our chances. Which is why from today forward we will be putting out all our efforts into finding the key. Scout the entertainment district. Interrogate any former members of Ishtar familiar you can find. Do try to keep things on the down low though. If you would, does anyone have any questions? I do. Is this about something else? But where's Revere? I haven't seen her anywhere. Has already left on an errand. I'd feel bad for asking her to do this early in the morning though. Well, that stupid wolf, where is he? What about him, are you? As if just wondering if he was skipping out totally inexcusable. Hey, Bet as well. Let's say he's probably out sniffing around for something on his own at the moment. Anyway, if that's all the questions for you now, let's go around ahead and split into teams. Boss, leave it to me. Got a favor to ask you, Ace. What is it? Keep an eye on Bet for me, would you? No reason to go out of your way, though. Just while you're out and about doing your own stuff is fine. Both in may have gotten the boot and all, but well, Bet's still Bet. He'll be out there looking for clues on his own. Doesn't matter how he talks in front of y'all. You don't mean... Now, I'm sure the enemy's not gonna try anything above ground. And I don't think Bet's stupid enough to go to dial the street alone. But still look for him for me, would you? But something more nice. I told Bet that I hate him. And now you have done it. Poor Bet's probably lying dead in the street right about now. So I just think that maybe it's not so good if we see each other now. Yep, we'll just think ace about Bet and the rest of the familiar. I told him I hate him, yes, but I can't help but remember before when Tanya and Bet would fight and Walter Furia and the others would all panic trying to stop them. And everyone would laugh. I wanted to be like that again, the way it used to be. But considering how stubborn Tanya and the others are acting, there's no one else I can get to go help fix it but you. Finn's got my hands tied and all. We'll just say hi, can I count on you? Yes, I'll do it. Chasing the wolves' whereabouts. That shitty goddess. How can it be that she easily got defeated by Freya Familiar after everything I've done? Well, the whole Freya part was unexpected, I'd say we were doing pretty well if things would have turned out fine. That's not helping at all. What's worse is that woman is gone with the key. The magic item for opening the door to Knossos of the Dialysis orb. If it were to fall in the hands of our enemy, the whole geographical benefits of Knossos would be halved. That is a problem, however. I thought the search in and out of entertainment district is going on. And I can't find a damn thing. We will be screwed if Finn and his party will to lay a hand on it. Where is Temus anyway? What are you going to do, Velita, dear? We keep looking for the key, especially around where her home was located. What else can we do? We can't let Loki Family get the hand ahead of us. Get out there, people. With a weird symbol thinly caved into it. You're looking for this? Wow, Batloga, you are like a detective. Cut the cap. It's just that your dame goddess might have had something like this. Ain't it familiar at all? I can't say for absolute sure. I feel like I have definitely seen something like this before, maybe. Then hurry up and tell me, would you? For free. Can we... What? There was some embarrassment you put me through last night. I may need a little something to get my mouth working again. You asking for a beating, you damn witch? Such violence. This is a negotiation table, don't you know? The whole point is to not offend the opposing party. Even an Amazon like me knows that. Oh, quit your whining. If that mouth of yours won't listen, I'll make sure your body feet does. Then you'll question my body or my bet. I see you're quite bold even in broad daylight. If you're not gonna tell me, I'll just ask another one of your damn Amazons. But maybe I'm the only one who knows about this little ball, huh? Do you really expect Aisha and others to cooperate with the one who they fought with? It's just like back in Malene, huh? Isn't that the rule of for you adventurers to always pay for your information? What do you want then? For you to give me a baby? Just kidding. Go on a date with me, Bet. Were you able to discern anything from the dagger in question? Indeed, we have completed our inspection. However, I really must say there was something undeniably queer about that weapon. You boosted Crater Coast. I still remember when you brought Captain Finn in with it. None of the common items had any effect. It was only by my magic that we were able to make any headway, and it required an extraordinary amount of mine. I even tested it on my own body later. Not even protective accessories or magic item had any success in resisting the curse. To defend against it and nigh unliftable save for the magic of Dia Saint. Powerful curse indeed. A hexer that can craft curse weapons like this, the power must be incalculable, or they are guided by some kind of crazed delusion. I can't think of another word for it except it's terrifying. Then the anti-curse I ordered, do you think you'll be able to craft it? It will be difficult, to be frank, but I will do my best. We are counting on you. Ha! Yeah. Come on, let's go. We're on a date. The dating scene would be so brutal. Look, isn't this all a mirage? The most adorable thing you have ever seen? You say as you beat the living shit out of it. Just knowing that Bete is here beside me is enough to shoot me to the moon. It's the power of love, you know? And about to level up again, but by the looks of it, seems she's got no problem against monsters up to floor 24, so. Yeah, out of my way. Oh, I knew it, you are really strong. Don't worry, I'll pick up the magic stones and drop items. Oh, I'd make a great devoted wife, don't you think? Shut up. This is so much fun. I'm on a dungeon date with Bete. Yeah, fun. My heart feels like it's about to burst out of my chest. You even listening to me? But since I can't see your face that well, I wanna hide it by throwing myself into battle against after frenzied battle. Do you Amazonian witches flaunt your gravy at any old Moncho thug who walks by? Oh no, not at all, not at all. That'd be that would mean Aisha and the others would be all over you right now, since you beat them up and all. All of us have our types and such. For me, well, it's more like an alarm going off. Win, beep. He's the one. And then I just know, like I said yesterday, it's made me believe in fate. I just knew I had to have you children. If we keep going much further, we'll end up having to stay here overnight. You probably don't want that, What should we do then? Maybe if we could meet again, we could go all the way down to the lower levels sometime. Are you really that stupid? You should talk big for someone who doesn't even know her place. I'm not as tall as Aisha or the others, and maybe I'm still weak. I even get pushed around by that frog lady a lot, but from now on, all that's gonna change. One day I'll even become as strong as Bete. You are a chump and you'll always be a chump. Doesn't matter how much you keep yapping about someday fish bait. Like you will never amount to more than just that fish bait. Have to try. You're all alike, going on about your big dreams, then you don't regret it till you are halfway down a monster's throat. You are disgustingly weak, nothing but stupid, flimsy dreams and a whole bunch of baloney. You are nothing, and you'll always be ignorant, spoon lofty goals that you will never come close to reaching. I hate it. You don't even have the guts to tell me I'm wrong, do you? Well, you can't polish a toad. Weak and Sean just don't mix. Oh, he really just insulted her a lot, eh? Echoes of laughter out of the Sean. The girl's gaze sank slowly toward the floor. Her thin frame began to tremble, almost as though holding back tiny sobs. The girl looked up at him. Then does that mean once I'm not a piece of fish bait anymore, I can be with you? All I have to do is get stronger, and then I have got me a first-class adventurer as a hubby. The wife of one of the most truly coveted males in the species. Yes, that's it. That's all I have to do, right? What? And that means I'll get to bail Betloga's children. The hell are you going on about? Stop that right now. Were you even listening to me? Of course I was, and now I'm more pumped up than ever. I'm gonna get strong, and the strongest you have ever seen. If I can just make it to level 6, then hee. Once I become strong, please make me Betloga's. Make me your wife. It's Tion. Oh man, Tion just showed up. And I get it now. When you call people fish bait or weaklings, those aren't insults at all. They are more like worms on the end of the hook. Like a carrot in the front of a donkey. Which means you are just trying to chew me on. Yeah, that's it. Like hell I am, you pinhead. Oh, I don't think so. Look, a monster, here I come, a first-class adventure to be. I think I get it now. When you call people fish bait or weaklings, those aren't insults at all. What, did Line say that again as well? Boop, 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 boop. Useless watchers getting in our way again. You think we enjoy getting slowed down by all these excess baggage? But shut up, you old hag. You may now affect our teamwork with your waitress argument. Let me heal you. Don't need it. You dumb with the glasses, why are you here? You think you're a hero? You can't even protect yourself, worthless piece of shit. All you fish bait should just crawl back into your hole. You don't belong on the battlefield, and you never will. This is the 7th time you have yelled at me, Belle. 17th. You have actually been keeping track, huh? You really are hopeless. This is true, I am hopeless already. You have saved me 7 times, no much more than that. I think I finally understand what you keep calling us weaklings fish bait. They aren't insults. I may be the one of those weaklings, but I can still heal you. So would it be alright if I stayed by your side? How did I respond to her back then? For some reason I can't seem to remember. I'm gonna do my best, okay? And when I finally prove that I am not weak anymore, you've gotta make me your number one. Promise. Would you shut up already? Would you shut up already? Alright, thank you all for watching. Catch you next time. Peace.